What happens when the Springboks deliberately break the rules, not by accident, not in chaos, but on purpose, as part of a calculated high-level strategy? And what if the man calling it out isn't just any critic, but one of the most respected referees in world rugby? Well, buckle up, because Nigel Owens just dropped a truth bomb on Rassie Erasmus's latest innovation, and it's sending shockwaves through the rugby world. South Africa demolished Italy in Djibouti on Saturday, sealing a 2-0 series win with an emphatic performance. But as usual with the Springboks under Rassie Erasmus, the scoreline was only part of the story. This time, it wasn't the power or precision of the Boks that made headlines, it was their latest round of tactical trickery. 2 experimental plays caught the attention of fans and pundits alike, and former Test referee Nigel Owens didn't hold back in his assessment. First, the Boks purposefully infringed on the kickoff, aiming to create a scrum from the very first second. Second, they executed an unusual line-out setup in open play, where a player was lifted into the air during a regular phase to form a maul, a move never seen before. Owens weighed in on both, starting with the airborne maul. The problem with that play is that you're unable to tackle the player in the air or his support jumpers, so you cannot defend it or compete, said Nigel Owens on X. He didn't confirm if it violated any specific law, but the tone was clear. This is the kind of tactic that bends the spirit of the game, if not the law itself. And on the kickoff, Owens had no doubt. PK for sure, he wrote, referring to the deliberate offside by Andre Esterhuizen, who caught a short chip from Manny Libak after the ball failed to travel 10 meters. According to the laws, a scrum is awarded if a kickoff fails to go 10 meters or if offside is unintentional. But Owens insisted this was intentional and should have resulted in a penalty. This puts Rassie Erasmus back under the spotlight, exactly where he thrives. The Boks boss is no stranger to controversy. In fact, he seems to invite it. His mastery of the law book is infamous, and he's always on the hunt for legal grey zones that can tilt the field in his favour. And after the match, Erasmus was unapologetic. He admitted the Springboks went into the game with a deliberate plan to disrupt Italy's early rhythm. We wanted to get the scrum badly to get into the game early on. We felt last week that Italy got a lot of Channel 1 balls at scrum time, said Rassie Erasmus, but the plan backfired. Referee Andrew Brace gave a free kick to Italy after South Africa's front row infringed at the scrum. Rassie didn't deny the misfire, but he did reveal just how many such plays are premeditated and go unnoticed. We make a lot of little plans that sometimes don't pay off, that people don't know of. Sometimes people just see the things that do work, and this time it backfired against us, said Erasmus. And he concluded with the kind of honesty that almost dares World Rugby to react. We had a plan, but then we had the free kick against us. It was a good plan in theory, but a bad plan from a practical point of view. So here's the question, is Rassie Erasmus revolutionizing rugby tactics or disrespecting the game's integrity? Is this elite innovation or calculated rule bending dressed up as strategy? And what about World Rugby? Will they clarify the laws and shut this down, or will other teams now start to copy the Boks' grey zone tactics? Let us know what you think in the comments. Is Rassie changing the game or simply breaking it? And don't forget to subscribe to Green and Gold Army News, where no controversy goes unchallenged.